Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. In case this is your first time here, this is Music is My Boyfriend. That's the name of this channel. And I call it that because my name is Anais. Hi. But I call it that because I love music so much, I would marry it. And I'm a big Britney Spears fan. I've been a Britney fan since I first saw her on TRL in 1999. Her first appearance there when um, I forgot exactly when the first appearance was, but it was like I think when Baby One More Time premiered. Basically, since the first time I saw her, I was a fan because I just thought she was so sweet. Obviously, I loved Baby One More Time. I became a fan right after that, and seeing her, and I just love her so much. And in case you didn't know, Britney Spears just recently sold her entire music catalog, which is big news. It was pretty shocking to me, and I just want to find out why. See if we can find out why. Apparently, they haven't disclosed the amount of money. But one thing that worries me is that like if she sold her, like obviously she can do whatever she wants. I am that's what I support. I want her to do whatever she wants. Um, but the only thing that concerns me is um, I just worry like, did she want to sell the rights? Was this completely her own decision, or did somebody convince her? That's the only thing I'm concerned about. So I'm going to look at some articles. If in case you want to follow along, feel free. The only person in her life that I trust right now is her lawyer, Matthew. Is it Matthew Rosengart? He's amazing. I think he's the only good person in her life. Everyone else I don't trust. Her friend, Cade, I have intuition about people. I've been right about so many people. Um, there's just something about him. Like when I just see him around, like I just go like, I don't fully trust him. So yeah, the only person I trust right now in her life is Matthew, her lawyer. So let's look at some articles and see what we can find out, and also find out a little bit more about the company that she sold her music rights to, which I think the name of the company is Primary Wave. So let's change the layout right now. Sorry, I'm gonna try to bring up the screen that has the article on it. Share screen. I don't know why. Oh, Rolling Stone. There we go. Okay. So, in case you can read right here, it says Britney Spears sells rights to her entire music catalog. Primary Wave will not take over Spears' ownership of her hit songs. So, sources confirmed to Rolling Stone. Okay, great. Now we got an ad popping up. All right, multiple sources confirmed to Rolling Stone. She sold her music rights. Primary Wave will now take over. Okay, it's pretty much repeating everything. I'm going to open a tab for that. The deal, which was first reported by TMZ, is said to have been inked on December 30th. It is not clear how much Britney or Spears sold her rights for, but a source told the outlet it was on par with Justin Bieber's reported $200 million deal to sell his back catalog to Hypnosis Songs Capital in 2023. So no further comment. Primary Wave has been in the business of snapping up catalogs from some of the music's biggest names. Last March, it bought a 50% stake in Notorious B.I.G.'s estate, and in the past has reached deals with the estates of Whitney Houston, Bob Marley, Prince, Cars leader Rick Ocasek. In 2020, Stevie Nicks sold her publishing rights to the company. Okay, so acquisition deals can be extremely lucrative. Okay. I just checked her Instagram because I wanted to see if there was like anything she said. And as far as unless she posted a story and I missed it, I haven't seen anything on her Instagram of her talking about it. If you have, let me know in the comments if you did see anything. But yeah, so we don't know how much, but let's look at the TMZ article. Hopefully it'll let me show it. Share this tab. Okay, is it showing? Okay, there we go. So this is I hate going to TMZ. I don't like giving them any clicks or anything, but because Rolling Stone got their information from TMZ, I have to go to TMZ. So ugh, I hate going to TMZ. And then because they always like use like they always try to make people look bad. It's so annoying. It's like, can you use a better picture of Britney? Not that she looks disgusting. She's not a disgusting looking person, but it's like there's many like you purposely use that picture. Like of all the Britney pictures, you chose the one where it's like she's just like, she looks like she woke up. Oh my god. That's what I hate about TMZ. Like so annoying. Um okay, so Britney Spears, so same thing. Same TMZ. Um so okay, so it's basically repeating some of the same stuff. Oh wait, look, right here, look. Okay. So it's saying $200 million, which I don't know, really that much? I feel like she should get more. I don't know. It's Britney Spears, man. How is Justin getting similar deal than Britney? Justin Bieber. Like, no, I feel like Britney should get more than Justin Bieber. I'm sorry, okay, believers. Britney is up here. Justin, all the Justins are down here. So, okay, the doc show that Britney, who's managed by that dude, Kate Hudson. It's funny because it sounds like you're saying the actress's name, Kate Hudson, but it's Kate Hudson with a C and a D. Put pen to paper to sell the music on December 30th, and our sources say she's happy with the sale and has been celebrating by spending time with her kids. Okay, well, I hope that's true. We don't know who the sources are. They could be lying, but if that's the case, if she's happy spending time with her kids, great. I'm happy for her. But until I know for sure, until I hear it from her mouth, I'm still gonna be a little bit in the back of my mind, like, is she really happy? I just hope, you know, if that's what she wants, cool. And hopefully, the money's, I don't know who's handling her money now, if it's mostly her lawyer, or whatever, but I just hope like that's all good. Like, don't spend it all, don't go crazy spending all that money. And invest that money. That's a good idea. Okay. So let's see. This one, Reuters article is probably going to say the same thing. All right. Yeah. Similar to Justin. Okay, let's find out about this company, Primary Wave. They apparently, buy a lot of like, I mentioned the artists from the other article. They buy like the rights to like the biggest names, Stevie Nicks and Prince. So here it says the home of legends. Okay, there we go. Well, Whitney Houston, writers and producers. So at least like, she is going to a company that, purchases rights of like huge artists. So it's not like I was a little worried that it was some like shady, person that, convinced her to, hey, sell me your rights. But let's see. Latest news. Is it not here on their news? Like, wouldn't that be? Oh, I guess because it hasn't been officially announced. I think like a source told TMZ. So I think that's probably why it's not here. Hasn't been announced properly, like by them. Let me go back a little bit because apparently it was sold December 30th. But why wouldn't you announce that? I mean, if you're acquiring Britney Spears' music rights, like that's a pretty big deal. But I don't know, maybe they're waiting for some legal stuff, like we can't announce it yet, blah blah. But it's like, really? You're gonna make I just want to ask, like, I'm not in her camp or whatever. I wish I was in Britney's camps just so I could protect her. But I'm just like wondering, like, whoever was in these negotiations or whatever, Kate, was this you? Did you get her to do this? I'm just wondering, is she gonna make more money with this by just selling all her rights? The rights to music. Or would she have been making more with how things were before, royalties and things like that? So that's what I'm wondering. I don't know, what she was making in royalties, but I'm just curious about that. So, I mean, yeah, they seem to have like pretty big artists. So I thought we would maybe find out some information, but just something about Cade, man. It's just something about him. I just I just got bad vibes. I don't know. I mean, I never liked Justin Timberlake, so I think I'm pretty good like sussing out who the bad people are. All right, I'm not saying Justin is evil, but he's definitely not a good person. I will say I never liked that dude. I never liked him, even as I was like 12 years old, watching Britney and, Justin and Sync and everything. Like, I just never liked Justin. Like, I supported her and him dating just because it made Britney happy. I was like, whatever she wants, as long as she's happy, that's all I care about. But I wasn't like too upset when they broke up because I was more sad for her because she was upset, but um I just never liked him. And now we find out later, like, more information about him, and he's just not a good dude. And I was like, I told you, I felt it. When I was 12, I was like, I don't like that dude. And that's the same way I feel about Cade. I don't know too much about Cade. Like, he's just like so like mysterious. He just hangs around Britney. And I'm like, what's up? What's up, dude? Why are you so close to Britney? Like, there's something about him, dude. It just doesn't make me feel like he's a genuine person. Like, he gives me a little bit of fake vibes, and I'm pretty good at like seeing who's fake or not as well. I have a good intuition about people. So yeah, but we don't know that much about it. Hopefully we'll find out more. Let me know your thoughts. If maybe there's any information that maybe I didn't know about that maybe you found out. Put sources, please. If you find out stuff, put a source, because I don't really like to. That's why I'm looking at like news articles and stuff. I don't like to just be like, oh, I saw this comment. I don't know. Like, I like sources. I took journalism in school, so I think that's important. But yeah, Brittany, if you're happy, that's great. That's all I care about. I hope this was completely your decision and that you are happy, and hopefully, invest that money, girl. Make it grow. And I hope you really are spending time with your kids, because I know that's, you love them and that's like your main thing. And if this means you're never going to perform again, it's a bummer, but I just want you to be happy. That's all I care about. So honestly, this world doesn't deserve, mostly the US, honestly, but I think the US was pretty horrible to her, but the UK also. But I don't know. I just want her to be happy, and I hope nobody else was, convinced her, and maybe she didn't want to do it. But I hope I hope she's happy. That's it. If this was her decision, I support it, and I just want her to be happy. So if this makes her happy, great. Brittany, I love you. I hope you're having a wonderful life and you're happy, and I love you. So again, if anyone has any information that I don't know or anything about Cade, just because I got bad vibes about him, let me know in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.